Making more money is not going to fix most of the financial and structural problems that you're encountering. I don't care if I'm working with employees, if I'm working with business owners, directly or in a group setting, or working with employees through an organization somebody's hired me for. The pattern is the exact same. What I hear all the time is, if I just make more money, I'll be good. But what I've seen is the money increases and the problem stays the same. And I'm not trying to be tone deaf when I say more money. Of course, everybody wants to make more money, and I want you to make more money. Absolutely, honey. I want you to make as much money as possible. But what I really want to get across is that when you don't have a structure in place, when you weren't learning how to manage the money you did have, that is where problems start to come in. The habits didn't change, the structure didn't change, the way you manage your money did not change. An analogy I give all the time when I'm coming and teaching employees is I always ask, how many of you have worked 24 hours in a day? 2 people raise their hand. And then I ask, how many people have worked 24 hours in a day, 7 days a week? Everybody looks around the room. Nobody raised their hand. I'm like, good, because if you did, I would be highly concerned about you. We need to take you to the hospital right now. But the point is, you are limited by how much time you have to earn money. So even if you're making $100 an hour and you're working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, there is a limit on how much you can make. The most you can make a day is $2,400, making $100 an hour if you're working. And the most you can make in that week, if you work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, is $16,800 if you're getting paid $100 a day. And if for some odd reason you were able to do that for 52 weeks in the year, the entire year, the most you can make is $873,600. The point is, it is going to be a cap. Even if your hourly rate increase, your time is capped. Whereas the effort and the energy your money can put into you making money is not. Your money can work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and not get tired. And I say that, and I use that analogy because if you're making more money and you're not understanding how to use money as a tool and how to create a structure with it, how to invest it, how to grow it properly, it is just becoming more and more consumption. A lot of times it is not becoming a tool that can then work for you and create more time freedom, more opportunities, giving back to the communities you want, whatever that may be. And a lot of times what happens is when people make that more money, they just increase their lifestyle, their spending goes up, they consume more instead of taking on the approach of an investor and investing more to have their money work more for them. That's why I always say, start with your mindset first. Because what I would hate to happen is that you get more money, but you end up in the same position because your thinking didn't change as your income began to increase.